Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening at the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Throwing, Ward. Open man is Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Tennessee. Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Cut like 19 tight. 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
19 Chargers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Ward to throw again. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Hold it ready. Buffalo 18. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 8. 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
On first and 10, Ward. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
18 Rumble. 18 Rap. 18 Pioneer.
49-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Here's Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be third down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
60 Maverick. 60 Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He'll get that out to Mixon. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Corey, cut back. 1979 Brock. 60.
Here we go on fourth with Ward. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have a Titans first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Throwing again is Ward. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimway DK. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson.
So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack. but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hold it ready.
On 1st down, Ward. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Down. 3rd and 15.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Bakuba.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
On play action, Richardson. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11.
From the gun, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Got it. Ready? Warriors 70. Got it. 60, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Ward. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards. They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he's in. What a try. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Tennessee. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Titans are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Here we go. Kevin Pirates.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Sly now for the point out. It's up and good. And the Titans are out to a 21-10 lead.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
Check. Hurt. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
At the 47-yard line.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80. Go!
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Flushed to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Catch the Eagles. Rig.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he will score. Jim DK Touchdown, Titans. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Their own 20-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Let's go, go.
On 4th down, Richardson. That's taken in, and he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Now Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, break. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
On the double. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Here's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
First down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Nice.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Left side, it's caught by Brown.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. They convert with a gain of 15.
That's another Eagles first
Let's
down.
go now. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. To the right side, caught by Goddard. to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Like it. Press on, ladies.
On first down, it's Ward. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Gotta be lying. Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, Ward. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Hold it ready. Cowboy 80. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Ready?
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Ward to throw again. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Forward, here we go, set.
They snap it to Ward. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Dixie Maverick, Dixie 97 Pirates.
Throwing again is Ward. He's got Laporta open on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And he'll take this one in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Titans. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joey Slye to
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. 60 Eagles, 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In an uncomfortable receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. Had it to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
10 at the 44-yard line.
A run with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
70 Lions. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
1st down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And the Titans 1st down.
79 Broncos.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
18 Rattlers.
2nd and goal.
Back to throw is Ward. That is caught, and he's got another one. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Terrell Bernard, he gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Mustang 19. Steady.
Throwing, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
On play action, Richardson. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.